There are many patients who live in two parts of the country during the year. Seasonal. In Jupiter, we have what we call snowbirds who live up north in the summertime and come back down to sunny South Florida during the winter. During that time, medical care needs to be started up again, and communication is key. Whether you're going to see a physician for the first time, whether you're going to see a specialist for the first time, all of these recommendations I'm going to give you apply. Always best to go see your physician with your goals in mind in order to spend the most efficient amount of time possible, because time is always limited, whether it's coming from your end or coming from the physician's end. Keep the most important thing up front. You may want to tell the physician everything that went on, but it's not going to change what happens during that encounter. If there's enough time, great. Let them know the symptoms that are occurring now that may need to be addressed, whether it's, I fainted yesterday, I've been having chest discomfort periodically, sometimes I get short of breath. Those are symptoms that are extremely important for the physician to know up front. Don't feel like you're taking the physician's time by writing up 10 or 12 concerns you have, because most likely, as a physician, we can take those 10 or 12 concerns and probably lump them into 2 or 3 processes that are going on that'll really help us in what we call our differential diagnosis. That's doctor talk for what are all the things that could be causing these issues. I was taught in medical school, and I remember it to this day. If a patient has multiple symptoms that can be explained by one process, that's probably what's going on. And it's best to lay that out in front when you see the physician, and doing it in writing, preferably before your visit, can even be more beneficial. The other thing to do is bring copies of testing that was done, whether it's an echocardiogram, whether it's a stress test, a CAT scan of your chest, an x-ray of your knee, and some physicians like to see the actual reports. Most primary doctors just want to see the reports because we're not trained to read the actual films. But specialists like cardiologists like to see the actual monitor reading, whether it's a Holter monitor or an echocardiogram, and the orthopedic doctor likes to see the actual film of the x-ray, CAT scan, or MRI. So bring both of those to your visit. I would also make sure that when you come down, you've let yourself have enough time to get these images from wherever you had it done, because sometimes it takes 2 or 3 days. And when you bring this to your physician, ideally, give them a copy that you don't need returned. Because when physicians are seeing multiple patients, sometimes they could be inadvertently lost. You don't want that happening. And some doctors like to have these records incorporated into their system, and having their own copy makes it a lot easier to do.